everyone, welcome to Max's channel. Today I'm gonna share with you my experience with having or owning a French Bulldog. I hope you enjoy this video. There are a lot of things that I want to share about Max, but today I'm gonna focus only in 5 points. Well, Max is 1 year old and I got him when he was only 4 months and a half. So the first thing that I want to talk about is basically the first point, and is the chewing. And I do relate the chewing issue with the anxious separation. And I'm going to explain it to you why. Well, from the time that he was 4 months and a half until, the 1 year old, he was, as a baby boy, teething, right? So he was chewing a lot. And the first thing that he started chewing, that it got me crazy. It drove me crazy. And as you see, I have this sleep number bed, which is all fancy with the technology, and this bed has special legs that they basically help to lift the head part. And one day I start noticing that he loved to go under the bed, and I always start listening noises. One day I came and I sit on the bed like the way I am, and I hear little noises, and it was Max. Max was under, and suddenly I go to see what he was doing, and he was chewing on one of the legs, because this bed has like 4 legs. And suddenly, I don't know how, I heard one of the legs fall. And I find out that if you notice here, these little parts, I don't know where specific they go. I don't have any idea. But he was chewing a lot, and I'm gonna show you this little part is like basically destroyed because he's missing one of these one. And I said, oh my God, and that happened one day. Like after a couple days, I heard another leg fall. And I'm like, oh my God, Max, what happened? What are you doing? I went to check, and Max was under the bed. And that's when I got the third piece, because I have 2 pieces in here, and I got the third piece. And after a week, he basically chewed on the other parts, and the third leg fall. And after like 3 weeks, I heard the other leg also fall. And I'm like, oh my gosh. At this point, he already chewed on these parts, so he goes under the bed, because for some reason he likes to go under the bed. But oh, he loves to lick my ears. Oh my God, it's all the time. Guys, everyone watch this. This is a French Bulldog. Oh my gosh. Well, he doesn't let me talk. Well, so that would happen with the bed. Now, basically, I have to call the company, but with all this pandemic situation, they couldn't come to do a maintenance. So now, basically, I've been waiting in the 6 months. Basically, it's like 5 months that we can use that much the bed because it's not working. This is one thing that I wanted to say about chewing. The second thing that I wanna say is that no, you already damaged this, so no more. The second thing that I wanna share is that he chewed on my drawer, and I'm gonna show you in this video. The corner of my drawer, he chewed already. Also, he did it on the kitchen. He did it on my living room chairs and in the bathroom. So I'm gonna show you and you can see what exactly happened. So this is one of the things that he did. He chew on one of my drawers in my bedroom, and also in the kitchen. He chewed on the base trim right here, one corner, if you guys see, and and the other corner is right there. And then also he did it on this one, and then this is the other one, which I put the waters in there to stop him to get it on that side. So also these are scratches. He scratched on the chair, and then the first one that he did is he chewed on the chair right here, and this is the other bed, and these are scratches, ball. And then here is more more of the chewing. And as I said, I'm relating this chewing at some point with the separation anxiety. And that's another thing that you need to know about French Bulldog. And it's something that I didn't know. And I have to make this comment because before I got Max, I didn't know anything about French Bulldogs. Means zero information. I not even read about them, about the breed, nothing. The only thing I wanted is to have a French Bulldog because they are so cute, his face, they are adorable, and all the stuff. So I wanted to have a French Bulldog. And so I started getting the information after I got him, which, oh my God, it was really crazy. But this is something that you need to know, that I'm not regret or having him. I'm not. I'm so happy with him, even though of the stuff I'm talking, of the stuff that I'm telling you guys, even though that I'm so happy with him. With what I was saying is that I related the chewing with the separation anxiety. And that comes because sometimes I have to leave him alone for an hour, for a couple hours, depends. You know, we are humans and we have things to do. I have to work, I have to go to the market, we have to do laundry. So there are moments in basically Max is gonna be by himself. At the beginning, I was leaving him in the kennel when he was 5 months, 6 months, I think until the 7th month. He was in the kennel, but after the 7th month I started feeling really bad and I wanted to train him on leaving him in the room by himself. So we started doing it, and it was crazy. And this is related with the bed. Basically, the bed that he has now is the number 7. If you see the video that I'm gonna show you, he basically, I don't know, he gets nervous because this kind of breed is very close to humans. Max basically likes to be around us all the time. He follow me everywhere. If I go to the bathroom, he goes with me to the bathroom. If I go to the living room, he goes to the living room. If I go to the kitchen, he is right there. If I'm sitting on the table working on my computer, he's right there next to me. So when we are not next to him, I'm kind of imagining what is going on, what his feelings are. like feeling alone. So that's why he gets all nervous and he gets all that anxiety. And as I said, he starts chewing on things. He chew on the bed so many times we had to throw them away. Also, he chew on the pads, and I'm gonna show you in this video too that sometimes he goes crazy. And he chew on the pads. Max, what happened again? Max, this is a new bed. It has only like 2-3 days. Why, Max? Max, who did it? Max! Oh my gosh, Max, what? Max, what is this? Max, I just went to do laundry. No. Oh my God, Max. Are you serious? Aww. Another thing that Max loves to do is chew on the shoes. And I have to be very careful with my shoes because he already destroyed, and I'm gonna show you, one of my flip-flops. Actually, yeah, this is the second one that I got it, and I'm gonna show you the marks because he left a mark in here. Let me show you. These are the marks. Actually, the leather is peeling already. He destroyed it. Actually, he destroyed the first one that I got, which I throw them away. And then this one, if you see the marks of his teeth, you see the little holes in there already. This is another. I have a big closet here in my bedroom, and which I'm gonna show you that if I leave the door open, he will grab one of my shoes. And if I'm in the kitchen, or I'm taking a bath, or I'm in the living room and that door is open, basically is giving him the freedom of do whatever he wants with my shoes. So I have to be very careful also on not leaving my flip-flops on the floor because he will grab it. He will grab it and he will play with it. And if they have like kind of a little like a metal or something that he can chew because it's hard for him, he will be happy. Also, I'm gonna add in this video what he did with one of my shoes. No. Oh my gosh, Meg. Oh, what is it? Oh my gosh. How am I gonna use this, Max? Can you tell me? As I say, I relate the chewing part with the separation anxiety. And this is all what I wanted to share about the first point. Now, the second point is regarding the snoring. As I said, I didn't know about French Bulldogs. No idea. And I had my whole life dogs, different kind of breeds, but I never had a French Bulldog. And for all my experience as owner of dogs, I never had a breed that showed me this kind of issues. I never had a breed that showed me this. And of course, I didn't know how to react. So regarding regarding the snoring, it's funny because he snores a lot. And this is the first time I see a breed that snores. None of my dogs, they snore. None of those. And when I say snore, he snores really loud, but loud, like super loud. And well, when I go to sleep and he goes to sleep, for me it's really hard to catch the sleep. I'm that kind of person that needs to be like super tired to catch the sleep like this, like really fast. For him, he takes maybe seconds or a minute and he's sleeping already and he's snoring. And this is the horrible part, because for me, while I'm trying to sleep, I am listening him snoring. So I don't know, but it take me time. It take me time to sleep, and sometimes it's like it cut my sleep in the middle of the night, because if I wake up to go to the bathroom and I listen to him that he's still snoring, for me to catch the sleep back again is hard again. So this snoring issue, which I didn't know from the beginning, as I said, is something that I want to share with you, so you will know that French Bulldogs, they snore. And I hope this video helped you before you get a French Bulldog. So we are going to our third point. And our third point is, Max, what is our third point? Our third point is that Max fart a lot. And oh my God, he fart all day. I don't know how many times. I wish I can put him record machine or a camera with him in his stomach, so the camera can record how many times he fart a day. Sometimes he fart without a noise. So if he's close to me, like the way he is right now, sometimes I smell only. Sometimes I hear the noise when he fart, and I'm like, oh my God, Max. You see, he licks all day. He licks my legs, he licks my arm, he licks my face. He loves to lick my ear. Oh my God, my ears drove him crazy. He loves to do that. But well, as I was saying, he fart a lot. And comparing with my previous dogs that I have, I never noticed that. I never noticed that a dog can fart so much. Before, well, yeah, I used to smell my dogs farting, but I never heard the noise that they did. But I never had any idea of how much a dog can fart. And now we are going to our fourth point. And this is that French Bulldogs are expensive. Not only regardless the price of a French Bulldog, which is, yeah, it is, the cost of a French Bulldog is really high. But as I said, the cost doesn't include only the price. The cost comes in how many times do you need to take him to the bed, how many times you need to take him for a bath, or how many times you need to take him for a nail trim, and etc. and etc. In Max's case, when I got him, as I said, he was 4 months and a half. He came with all his vaccines. And as I saw that, I was not that much worried about it. But on the third day that I had Max, I had to take him to the vet. that was the first time Max going to the bed. And basically it was because I was noticing that Max was having diarrhea, and it was not normal because for a whole day he was having a diarrhea, and I knew that something was going on. So I called to the bed and I make an appointment. So the next day I take him to the bed, and the vet basically checked on him. He took some exams on him, and then also he asked me to bring a stool sample, which I did, and they gave me the results the next day. And the next day the vet said that Max has the giardia, which probably is something that you know, that is something that the dogs they get. How they get the giardia is hard to say. It could be from another dog, it could be from the time Max go outside and he's in the grass and he's basically smelling a poo-poo from another dog, or he grabs a little bit of water that he found it outside on the street on the floor and he licked the water. So there are many ways that a dog can get the giardia. So at that time the doctor gave me medication for him, which I gave him the medication, and in the next couple of days after I start giving him the medication, he started showing better symptoms, and I had to give him the medication for 2 weeks. So that was the first time that I spent, I remember it was like a $300 or something like that. The next time I took him, it was because I was noticing he was not eating. For a whole day. He didn't eat, and normally he plays a lot. Oh my god, this breed is so crazy. He loves to play. As I said in my previous video, he loves to play all day, and I noticing that he was not playing for some reason, and that's weird. And I was like, something is wrong. So I tried to hug him, and I noticed for me, I said he had fever because he was really hot. And I called immediately to the vet and I explained it to them because I was afraid that something could happen to Max. So they told me to take him like right away. So I took him to the vet, and and also another symptom that he was showing is that he was vomiting. He didn't eat, but he was vomiting and water. And so the vet took a test and they gave him right away something. And the vet told me that he got an infection. So I was like, okay, let's see what you can do. So again, the vet gave him medication, and I remember I spent like a $400 in that appointment. But these little things, I'm just sharing my experience of having a French Bulldog. So recently I have to take him for a vaccine, for his vaccines, for the rabies vaccine, and that visit to the vet cost me $250 because I was noticing that Max, which is something that I have to say about this breed, I never had an issue, as I said, with my other dogs with food. Max is very picky. I don't know if it's the breed or what is going on, but Max, oh my god, I changed so many times, and I'm gonna show you right now. But I'm gonna tell you that I took him to the vet for his vaccine, and also I mentioned to the vet that Max was not eating, and I wanted to know what was going on with him, like what was the reason, or maybe he had again an infection or something, because this symptom basically he showed to me before when he got the infection. So the vet ordered a test, another stool sample, which I brought it, And well, the next day, thanks God, but the vet told me that the test results were negative. He was okay. And he was mentioned to me something that I'm gonna to share with you guys. And he told me to stop giving him human food. That's what you need to do. He told me very clear not to give him human food. That's when he gets all messed up in his brain and he doesn't eat, of course, his food. And that visit on the bed cost me like around $250, between $250 and $300. I think that's what I spent. So I'm gonna tell you about his food. Okay, this is the food that I was using before, which is the wellness core small breed, grain free. He did like this one at the beginning, but for some reason, I don't know, he stopped liking it. He was not eating, so I switched with another one, which he didn't like it, and I don't have the package of it. And now he's eating this one, which I got it on Amazon, and it's well, the brand is Blue, and it's the life protection formula for small breeds, and it's lamb and brown rice recipe. He likes this one, and I'm gonna leave in my description the link for this one, so you guys can try if you want it. That's why I'm saying that this breed is expensive, because on the cost not only include the general cost on buying a French Bulldog, include also other costs, like if he gets sick and you have to take him to the vet, also the food that you have to buy him and see if he like it or not like it, all the treats that you have to try with him. Because in my case, and as I said, I'm sharing my experience as an owner of a French Bulldog, Max is very picky and he doesn't eat whatever you give it to him. He first smell what you are giving him, and probably if it is a good smell, he try it, but if he doesn't like it, he spit it out. So as I said, French Bulldogs are very picky. And the last thing that I have to say, my fifth point, is that you need to take care of your French Bulldog. In my case, I try to care of Max because I don't want to have issues with him that is gonna take me probably to take him again to the vet for any reason, if he has a problem with the eyes or with his ears or with his wrinkles or something else like allergies or something, because their skin is very sensitive. As you see his face, they have a very tiny nose and they have those wrinkles, right Max? You have those wrinkles? Yes, yes. He has those wrinkles right here on both sides that, as I said again, one more time, the last time, I never had a dog like Max. I never. And so I learned a lot, and I'm so happy that I'm learning watching all these YouTube videos, which I want to say thank you, because I go to YouTube, and when I want to see for something specific, basically I find it there. So I learned how to take care of my French Bulldog, and basically I have these eye wipes that I use it, and I'm gonna leave you the link in the description, and I use this for his eyes. And also what you have to do is you have to clean his wrinkles, because if you don't clean it, he can get an infection. Also, another thing that you have to do is, if you notice, French Bulldogs has his ears are open all the time, and they are open for every little thing. All the dust get there, and as I said, they are very sensitive. So what I got is, I got this, and this is an ear clean. This is an ear clean that I got it from the vet. And what I do is I put like a couple drops in each ear, and then I basically give him a massage, a little massage, and then I clean him with a cotton, and that's how I do. That's how I clean his ears. Oh, and the last thing that I wanted to say regarding cleaning is that French Bulldogs, and I'm gonna show you, Max, be careful, baby, be careful. And I wanna show you that French Bulldogs, they have these little tails, right? They have these little tiny tails, but they have something that is called tail pocket, okay? And you have to clean that tail pocket in there before, Max, don't fart, please. And you have to clean that tail pocket because he can get infected too. I hope you enjoy our video, and if you like it, please give us a like. And if you want to leave any comments, you can leave the comments over here, and maybe you had the same issues that I had with Max, but if you want to share your experience with us, please leave us a comment after the description. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and you will enjoy all the next video. Bye, my friends. See you in our next video.